Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica to Expert. Okay, in the last episode we started making our way towards some applied energistics storage system. In between episodes I made another energy acceptor, got some more engineering processes sorted, and started making my way towards being able to make the Emmy controller. Everything I've got so far is the machine case, which is rubber or plastic with some reinforced stone, and an advanced machine case, which I believe we have made before, and small fluix blocks, and I am in the middle of making my way towards the control circuit board. Now this required me to make some more elite control circuits, some more copper coil blocks, and a circuit board which I haven't actually made. It's insulating glass, which is just normal glass with some sort of green dye and pulverized iron. I have left this in here ready to make with you guys. So as you can see, I've got some insulating glass. We have the rest of the recipe, which is copper plates, vacuum tubes and cactus green dye. It could be any form of green dye, I just had this in my inventory. The vacuum tubes we made last episode, so that gives us... Why is it not letting me... Is it because I kind of walked away? It is. It's because I walked away. I have to take it out and put it back in. A silly machine. Okay. We have one more step towards this. Now, the other part for this was the bioplastic. You may recall in the last episode, I made the manufactory. I hooked it up to my energy system, plonked in some sugarcane, and it produced bioplastic. So we have that here. Okay, that means we should be able to make this control circuit board. We are now only one step away from being able to make our Emmy controller, which is a fluix pearl. Now this requires some fluix dust, either pure or normal fluix crystals, and an ender pearl. I have got an ender pearl. That's lucky. I think I'm going to need to try and find a way of getting some more ender pearls here. Now the fluix dust I haven't got, but I do believe if we plonk it in... I could be wrong. Oh, there's my pulverized iron. If I plonk it in here... Yeah, we can get some in here. What was it, 4 of them? It was 4. Now, I did reduce the noise of my machine, but it's the solar panel up there that's making a lot of the noise. Okay. Right, fluix pearl we can do. So we are now ready to make our Emmy controller. Yay! And we got an advancement and a ding-a-ling. That was because even though we haven't got a quest line, doing the Emmy controller opened up this. Look at that. Pure Certus quartz crystals, pure fluix crystals and pure nether quartz. Ooh. I can't remember what's going to be the easiest out of that. Let's have a look. Pure Certus quartz is a Certus quartz seed in water, which is sand and Certus quartz dust. This is fluix dust, and this is nether quartz dust. Now, nether quartz and the Certus quartz are going to be easier to obtain than the fluix crystal, because the fluix crystal I have to make up, where the other two I can just mine. So I think this is going to be the one I'm going to claim. Okay. Oh, that opened up. Extreme reactors. Or was that already opened up? RF tools. That might have... Oh, it might have helped go towards RF tools. But never mind for now. Okay. I need to try and remember what it is I need next. It's been so long since I've done applied energistics without any form of guidance. So I'm kind of winging it at the moment. Controller I've got. We do need the Emmy Drive and some storage things. I know that. We are going to need some crystal growth accelerators at some point. The energy acceptor. We will need some form of cable, but I believe the glass cable is going to be fine for our purposes just now. Now, it's got to be the Emmy terminal. Yeah, it's got to be the Emmy terminal. What does that involve? Illuminated panels, a logic processor, and a formation core. Well, let's see what this is. That's quartz glass, glowstone dust, redstone, and iron. How do we make the quartz glass? We need some form of crushed quartz, certus or nether will do, and some glass. What have I got in the way of... that's pulverized iron. I've got a little bit of crushed quartz. My inventory is such a mess. Oh, I've got 2 of them. So if I've got 2 of those already, I might as well see if I can get some that's charged. I am not going to crush that. I remember last episode, there it is, finding some quartz in my inventory. Right, we should be able to just crush this. Let's just get the 4 for now. I can always come back another time and do this again. Let's get some... I can't remember how many I needed. I really need to remember to put this up on my thing. Up on this section up here. It was the terminal. That was the terminal. Let's bring that up there because I'm going to keep going back. I know I am. Illuminated panel. That's that. Oh, it was 5. It wasn't 4. It was 5. Oh, that was done now anyway. If it was 5, we're going to kind of be able to do the recipe without looking that back up again. So we have that. I didn't want the dark one. That one. Right, got those. Next one is the annihilation and... oh, it's 2 different ones. Oh, I should have guessed that with the 2 different colours. That's going to require a logic processor. Okay. And that one's going to require a logic processor. And I need a logic processor for that. So 3 logic processors, which is our printed silicone, redstone, and a printed logic circuit, which is gold, and inscriber logic. So what did I do? I did that one. So inscriber logic with gold. There it is. I need 3. I might as well do 4. I'm sure I'm going to need another one at some point. Now, I think in the last episode I said this can only hold 1 at a time. I was half right. It can only process 1 at a time, but it can hold more than 1 in this inventory section here, which makes life easier. I don't have to do so many clicks, like click, 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 just to try and get me in and out. I haven't got any silicone. I don't have any there, but I do have those there. Oh, don't walk away. I need the silicone one. Oh no, it's in my bag. Oops. Silly. That's not the machine I want. That's the machine I want. Right, we need to then do our... what did I do with it? Silicone? I do want to be able to put some acceleration cards in here to make it process it a bit faster, but when I was looking at it, it needed a calculation processor, and I did actually make some more. Oh no, I made an engineering processor, not the calculation. So I am going to do that later. Come on. Right, 4 of those. Oh, don't walk away. I need 1 of them. Oh, no, I need to take that out. I need 1 of them, 1 of them, and 1 of them. It looks like it doesn't matter what order these two go in, it will work. So I can do it the other way. 1 of them, 1 of them, and 1 of them. It'll put the gold one at the top, but it still comes out the same way as a logic processor. 1 more and we will be done. Come on. There we go. So we've got some of these. I should be okay to carry on during night time. We need 1 of these annihilation cores. I need crushed flux dust. Should have thought about that one. Let's do a bunch of them. Is it 2 or 3? Let's do 4 of them and then go on to our thing. I can always come and collect the rest later. Right, here we go. We have 2 of the annihilation cores, and for the formation core, it's Certus Quartz. And I've run out of room. That's about right. Let's put that away. There we go. Right. Now we should be able to make our ME terminal. Brilliant. And again. This is why I want the inventory storage system. Is there any way I can put any of this in here? Yes. For now, let's just plonk you 2 back in there so I don't lose you. Okay, next thing. Can we do the crafting terminal? It's an ME terminal with a calculation processor and a crafting table or workbench of some sort. Was it the no, it was the engineering. What was the calculation processor? That's not what I was looking for. What's the crafting terminal? I've lost it now. There it is. That is a calculation press with pure Certus quartz crystal, which was sand and crushed Certus quartz. I got some Certus quartz dust. I've got 5 of them. Let's do 5 of those. Plonk those 2 together in there. Get a bunch of those. This is where I'm going to need the accelerators, isn't it? Oh, I got some, didn't I, as a reward? Oh, it was ages ago. As if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, there we go. 4 of those. I need some power cables. I wonder if the leadstone flux ducts works. Let's find out. Let's plonk you on there. I need the... Does this wrench work with these? It does. It needs to go on its side. Let's... I don't know what weight... No, it doesn't hook up. I can't use them. Okay. Can't use them. Well, what cables do work? The copper cables? Where did the cables go? There they are. Will copper cables work? Should have really just left that on the floor, shouldn't I? Copper cables don't work. Oh! Oh, I'm silly. I'm really silly. Have I got... I haven't got any of them, have I? I think I know which cables work. The glass cables. An Emmy glass cable, which is quartz fibre with flux crystals. I've got some quartz. This is just getting ridiculous now. I really need some more inventories. I need to not do that with that in my hand. Emmy cable. That is so not going to give me enough. I need some of this, which is glass and Certus quartz dust. Okay, I'm going to go and make a bunch of this stuff and make a bunch of these cables, and I will find a suitable place to put this, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, as you can see, I have found my spot for the moment. It's possible that this will be moved, but for the moment this is my spot for our crystal growth accelerators, and you can tell that they are working because of all this purple flashy bolts coming out of it. I hooked it up with the Emmy glass cable that after a while I thought of, and this is now running over to our energy acceptor, which is hiding behind here at the moment with some of my copper cables running to it. Let's just finish hiding this away for a little bit. I can then fill up the holes down here and leave that one there. This was the reason for the underneath, to hide away all these unsightly wires and stuff. Now for this to work, I'm going to need to plonk a bucket of water in there. Here we go. Plonk it in there, and I believe if we chuck these in here, will they go in there, and then just leave them alone. This is where you kind of really want to have it on a lower level so that you can just look over rather than jump in. Now this does take some time. They will eventually, with the help of these, grow into our pure Certus quartz. You can do it just in a puddle of water. You don't need these, but they make the process go a lot quicker. So it is recommended, especially if you're going to be doing lots of them. Oh look, they just grew a little bit. Especially if you're going to do lots of them, they are going to, you are going to need these. I think these are going to take a little bit of time. I can't remember. I was working towards the crafting table, wasn't I, which was this. So we need these to kind of be done. So give me a sec, guys. I'll be back when they are ready. Okay, as we can see, these are now fully grown. So we can collect them from here, and we now have our pure Certus quartz. We can now go ahead with our printed calculation circuit. So we need our pure Certus quartz with an inscriber calculation press, which is here. Oop. I'm going to need some more silicone as well, aren't I? How many have I got? Let's do 5 of them to start with, because I don't have that much silicone available. So plonk that in there, plonk one of them in there, and that should do that. So I will carry on, do the 5 of these, and do the 5 of those, make our 5... No, I forgot the name again. Calculation processors, and I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, here we go. Here's our 5 processors. Let's get this going. What do we now need? I'm sure I harvested a bunch of... there's 4 left. Well, we're making use of them by harvesting them. Okay, here is our crafting terminal. Now, as we made a bunch of these calculation processors, I should be able to make some of these to increase the speed of our machine, our inscriber. So, what am I missing? I'm missing some redstone and some iron. Well, I'm not actually missing iron. I just have to move that. And let's put this away so that I can get out some redstone. And then... before I do it, acceleration card is the... yeah, I did get the right one. So let's make 4 of them because I can't make just 1. Then for the acceleration card, my inventory is too full. That does not surprise me. Let's get rid of those. Can I do it? Inventory is still too full. I can't even get rid of that. I'm really like kind of just scraping the barrel of where I can put things. I'm really need to finish this. Right, can we do it now? Yes. 2, 3. I'm gonna go and put these in here. 1, 2, and 3. Now, let's see how much faster that is. I'm sure I've still got some silicone somewhere. That's going to be one of the easiest ones to do. There you go, 3 silicone. Let's get our silicone press. Let's see how much faster this actually is. Silicone. Oh, wow. That is so much faster. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, fantastic. We got another job done. Now, on to what we were really trying to do. Is, now that we've got the crafting terminal, the Emmy controller, one of our energy acceptors, we need somewhere to store it. So we need an Emmy Drive, and I am missing absolutely everything. What do I need? I need a disk drive, which I'm missing some sticks, a piston or a sticky piston, a microchip, and a printed circuit board. So let's have a look at this microchip. Is iron nuggets, redstone, and a transistor. The transistor is iron, paper, redstone, and gold nuggets. I'm only missing a couple of gold nuggets and some paper. I'm gonna, you know what? I have this backpack for a reason. I'm getting fed up of not being able to put anything anywhere. I just need to remember that I put all that stuff in there. So I can break some of these down into nugget form. I really need to remember the recipes I'm trying to do. It was paper. I should have a bunch of that. Not as much as I'd hoped, but I've got a bunch. Right. Transistors. I'm now missing iron. That's because I put all my iron in here, didn't I? There we go. Okay. Boom. 8 of those. Is that enough? Let's make another load, because you know what, it's always gonna catch me out at some point. Let's do a bunch of these. Grab some redstone. I threw that in here, didn't I? And dum dum. I've got 16 of those. Right. No, I've got the microchip. What am I doing? Okay, I'm missing a printed circuit board, which is raw circuit board in a form of smelter, which is green dye, clay and gold. I have still got some green dye left. Have I got enough of everything else left? Oh, but it creates 8 of them. And because we want them done pretty quickly, rather than waiting and hanging around for them to process in my other machines, because I can stick it in here, I can do them all at the same time, and we get 5 of them done pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm now just missing piston and stick. I do have some pistons and I do have some sticks. We have our disk drive. Now we need iron item casing, which I can do in this machine, which is iron plates. Have I got any iron plates? Oh, I have. Let's do all 4 of them. Let's get this out of here because that's annoying me. Have I got my plate thing on there? I have. And if I just throw it out of my inventory, it falls off. If I try and do it that way, it falls off. What else do I need? It was... oh. Okay. I don't know if I've got all of the stuff for that. Let's do a double check, shall we? Okay, so I am only missing some engineering processors and some iron casing. The iron casing, I do need some iron sheet metal, and I need some more tin electron tubes, and I need a hardened casing, which I'm going to need to do in my carpenter. Did I throw any of it in here? I didn't, did I? Have I thrown any of it anywhere else? No. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of time. It's recipes that we've already done before, so instead of showing you guys the process, I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, I am back. Now, I said before I went away that it was a bunch of recipes that we'd done before, so I wasn't going to show you. I actually forgot that I hadn't shown you 1 or 2 of the recipes. Now, to make the iron casing, we needed tin electron tubes. I honestly thought we'd already done this before, which I found out we hadn't after I made them and got a ding-a-ling for it. So these tin electron tubes can be made in the thermionic fabricator. You just need some sort of liquid glass. So you can either put glass in, sandstone, sand, and it slowly brings up, it slowly melts it, and then you can get your electron tubes. You also need 5 tin ingots and 2 redstone. This makes your tin electron tubes. I also didn't realise that we hadn't actually made a hardened... No, we'd made the hardened casing. I didn't get a ding-a-ling for that one. It was the... It was this iron casing, I believe. I, again, thought we'd done it, but it actually is what we needed to open up the gate for actually additions. Now, the iron casing did take a little bit of work. It was some iron sheet metal, which is 4 iron plates. You get 4 iron sheet metal for it. You need one of these hardened casings and these tin electron tubes. It will give you 2 iron casings. I got another ding-a-ling for that, so I'm sorry guys, I thought I'd already gone through this with you lot. Obviously I hadn't. So what we can do is we can collect our reward for doing that, which we either get 2 heavy engineering blocks, 2 advanced machine casings, or 2 iron casings. Now the iron casings do take a little bit of work. Was it advanced machine casing or yeah, it was advanced machine casing. But so also does this advanced machine casing. It requires these carbon plates, which aren't that hard, the advanced alloy, and some steel plate. It also requires a basic machine case, but all in all, these are materials that I'm going to have an awful lot of, whereas this one, the hardened casing, requires a sturdy casing, which is 4 diamonds with the sturdy casing, as well as water in our carpenter. And the sturdy casing requires the bronze, some copper gears and some bronze gears. I reckon the best one to take is going to be this iron casing, because the advanced machine casing is from bits that I already have, and I do have some spare heavy engineering blocks anyway, so I'm going to take the iron casing. We will claim our one for the tin electron tubes, which we get a loot chest. So let's pop this. We get some seed gouge. I can never pronounce these things. Right. Okay, so we are a step closer to our applied energistic system. I have my iron item casings, which, if I didn't go through it before, is just an iron plate with our metal press mold, the plate one in this metal press. You can do it in the metal former, but this is a bit quicker at the moment. 2 of our iron casings, the disk drive that we made, and I made some engineering processors, which was the printing engineering circuit, which was our diamond. So let's make an Emmy Drive. Now we are so close to being able to do this. All we need now is some ME storage cells. Now these get progressively not harder, but require progressively more resources to make. I may only be able to go up a certain number before I think, okay, I could have to do this later when I've got a way to automate the system. For the 1K one, we're going to need 3 redstone, some quartz glass, which, as we saw previously, was 5 quartz dusts and 4 glass. An iron chest, which is just a normal chest. Any chest, yes. I've seen shulker boxes and going, what? With some iron plates, 2 more iron plates, and our storage component, which for this one can be our Certus quartz with redstone and logic processors. This is going to take an awful lot of work, so give me a minute guys. I will make a bunch of these. Now what does it require for the 4K? It requires, for one of the 4K, it requires one of the 4K ME storage components. To get one of those, I need 3 1Ks with a calculation processor. And then for the 16K, I'm going to need a 16K storage component, which requires 4 of the 4Ks, and each 4K requires 3 1Ks, so I need 9 1Ks just to make one 16K. So yeah, I think the majority of my storage system is probably going to be either 1Ks or 4Ks. So I'll make a bunch of these 1Ks and see how far we can go. I'll be back in a little bit, guys. Hi guys, with a lot of work and a lot of faffing, I have been able to do this. This is all of the 1Ks that I am able to make with all the resources that I currently own. I will have to get more resources if I plan on making any more. I also went ahead and made some storage housings, which was some iron plates, iron chests, redstone and the quartz glass. I am now completely out of quartz in both nether form and overworld form, so I will have to make some more. I done this because it was easier to make my calculations. I can either do the whole thing as make up the whole lot all together, so minusing this 4K storage, this was just the housing, add the 4K storage, you can get it all in one go, or you can just put the two together and go from there. I have calculated, hopefully, that I can make enough of the 4Ks to be able to do some of these. I think it was only 5 that I needed. It was 1, 2, 3, 3 per 3 of the 1Ks per 4K. Yeah, and I left an extra one out. Yes, I could have done another one, but I decided that because these really hold, I think it's only 64 items, 63 types of items, I would go for a bunch of these and then some of these. I don't honestly know how it's truly worked out, but this is what I'm going for. So let's make the 4Ks that I am able to make. So I need the quartz glass, some redstone. I don't want to do all 6. I just want to do 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bring those back out before I accidentally use them. Okay, so I got 5 of the 4Ks and 4 of the 1Ks. Now I should be able to... What does that do? A fluid storing housing. Oh, right, okay. I should be able to put them together and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4Ks, and then do the same with the 1Ks, and I got some 1Ks. Brilliant. Now, I kind of really wanted my applied geodesic setup to kind of go here. So give me a minute, guys. I will clear a space and we can set up. Okay guys, I've cleared the little spot here. I'll have to do a bit of shimmying and move some things around to make it look pretty again, and I can possibly put some bits at the front to stop this ugliness. But for now, let's get sorted. I have brought my Emmy glass cables round from my energy sector, which is just below here. And we should be able to put the Emmy controller on the top, all flashy nicely. We should be able, what have I done? We should be able to put our Emmy Drive down here. Put some cables on to connect it. Our crafting terminal, I can either put here or I can put here. Let's put it here for now. Okay. And in this, we are going to want our... I'm going to have to put some of this stuff away for now, just to bring out all my storage units. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, okay. And then we can plonk these in here. Let's put the 4Ks at the top. Just because I want to. No other particular reason. I like things to look neat and symmetrical if I can. So we have those. You can see that for the 1K it holds 63 types of items and 1024 bytes of those. The 4K holds the same amount of types, just increases how many of those types I can hold. Now, These are green at the moment, which shows me, these green dots on here show me that these are okay, they're not full or anything like that. I can increase the storage by either doing a buttload of Emmy drives and having just 1Ks, or I can just have a few of these drives and increase them all to the 64Ks. It's going to take a lot of work, but for now, this is what we need. Now, if we right click on the crafting terminal, you will see that I have a storage thing here and a crafting table just down here. It works just like a normal crafting table. So let's just grab a bunch of items, shall we? And all we need to do is just, I'm using the shift click and dragging my, oh, I don't want that in there. We can do this. Now, if I take some of, I'll show you how the crafting one works just like a normal one. If I break some of that down and put it in there, I can then bring up the recipe for this and press my click, and it will take it out of this inventory and put it down there, and I can grab and drop and grab and drop. But I can press the X button and get rid of it all. I can also bring it out, do exactly the same as I would do a normal crafting table. And instead of it having to go in my inventory and clogging up my inventory, we can now just bung it all in here. It's not going to hold absolutely everything I own. You can see right now it's used 44 types in this one alone, just from the stuff that I've only just put in, and I have got chests full of stuff. There is possibly going to be the need to keep these units here with some items that I wouldn't, maybe this one that has random stuff in, I'm only going to have like one of something. I will probably fill up these storage units with just the ones that I can hold only one of items, because that's going to clog up my inventory in this system a lot more than, say, items that I can hold 64 of or compress down into the doubles and triple compressed items. If I can stack it, I'll put it in here basically, and if I can't stack it, I'll probably put it in here, depending on how much usage it uses. Eventually I'll make some more of these, plonk them along here, hook them up, and we will have a nice AE2 system going on. But there it is, guys. I'm a bit hungry, so let's have some cake to celebrate. I have finally, it took 2 episodes, but we did it. We got a very simple applied energistic system set up, which is going to make my life easier in the long run. Eventually I should be able to hook that up to some auto crafting recipes and be able to do a bunch of stuff a lot easier and a lot faster. Not so much running back and forth. But there we go, guys. I'm afraid now it has come to the end of this episode. I will probably sort out all of my inventory space, get rid of all this mess and neaten up a few things like the back of this, for instance, and probably have to put down my crafting, some of these crafting tables like the part builder and all that lot back down, because I don't think that's something you can do from in there. Right. There we go, guys. We got a few bits done. We got our applied energistic system sorted, and we managed to, well, neaten up this space a little bit for a start. And this space will be sorted out soon. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, give it a nice thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you all have a absolutely fantastic day. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.